Yeah, what do I think of Joe Biden being anti-P word? I think he did great. The whole point of the president's going to P Island was to put it in your heads that was what was going on. It's because we're all circumcised. We know what's going on. They're going to go, basically because we evolved with this situation, it's polite to ignore it, and every defense against it coming undone is already in place. So the challenge was to put it in people's minds. They wouldn't believe it was possible unless they saw it. That was the fact. So we had to prove it to them. And that's what they did. They took up the charge to do that, not me. And I think they only did it to show you, to put it in your head. I don't think they really are like, oh yeah, this is a lot of fun. No, it's not. It's horrible. Yeah. It's the underworld. It is. Some people have said they're literal reptiles, which would follow this planet, is that some reptiles moved underground, and they're still there today. They had a tech revolution, and they hid themselves, and we're their slaves about it ever since. So that's one of the theories. The other is that it's a human master race. That's what the History Channel has confirmed, that there is a secret human master race. And it's a huge deal because it explains a lot of the toxic unfairness of the surface. Like, a lot of the ways we're treated make no sense, and they're horrible, and they just tell us that's the way it has to be. And that's just domination. I don't believe voting ever did anything. Voting, I think, has always been fake. And the key to your domination is disrespect. They just go, they're too stupid, doesn't matter, don't tell them. Tell them anything you have to make it work. That's what it is. Lie to them. Tell them anything they have to hear to make it work. Yeah, it's pretty scary. So I'm helping kill that. I put my own life on hiatus to be the spearhead of Kill SPI. You know, whatever they are, a reptile cave, humans, or my imagination. Because is it possible that all the humans really think the deity said you have to do that to babies and they just can't help themselves? Yeah, it's possible it's a rogue hoax. I don't think so, though. Because every world religion has different main characters, but they all circumcise. Syphilis looks man-made. I've seen a lot of, like, I'm an artist, I make things. If syphilis looks made up, it does. I've experienced the world and gone through areas. It's fake, yeah, and it's fake so you cut your kid's dick off. It's a huge deal, and they do that for the pea cave. So that's like, humans hate this because they're like, I want to be told I'm great right now. I don't want to hear how everything's wrong. Well, we just came out of, you ever see what lions and hyenas do? We just came out of that. So yeah, the pea cave's a part of that. But it's not our destiny, and it's not really who we are. But we have to see that there's a toxic genital mutilation situation on boys, and it's done so the little girls they pick up are clean to their standards, and not for good reasons. And I'm tired of that. The whole world over, I'm tired of that. Figure it out. Figure it out. Who's listening? When are you gonna? Do you actually care about the place you live? I'm serious. I have to ask because I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like you're happy the pedo cave exists. You know, half the people I notice, they're like, maybe I'll get reborn there one day. No, you don't want that. It's not God's reward. It was a monkey building a wire cage going, now it works. It's not respectable, and we should destroy it. And it's clear it's going on. Can't tell me it's not. I've never met anything that people agree with more than there's a pedo cave running things. Yeah, it's because of the worldwide genital mutilation. They can mention little girls. I knew little girls who got sold when I was a kid. Yeah, their parents just traded them for money. The reason you're taxed and the reason your money's printed at your debt is so you don't have any because they're greedy. Okay, so these are people who expect you to do everything, and they expect you to have nothing for it. They want people who don't eat and work 14 hours a day. That's what they want. That's what they're trying to work you toward, right? And so you're like this population that's controlled. You need to find the controllers like it's an emergency and kill them. And if you don't, it's going to be 12,000 years of genital mutilation and rape. You guys are going to be the fucking squeaker toy species. That's what you are, the squeaky toy species. Just jokes, playthings. You need to wake up and kill that cave before it's too late, and it already is. Does that make sense? Every world religion is different, but they all do the same male genital mutilation. Those four pieces have a purpose, and they exist on every other mammal. So what person, what leader gets in the business of knives to genitals? Someone who's a man. What do men like? Not little boys. Those are for fucking use in slavery. You torture those, they like girls. They want to be the center of the party, and they want to be the hero. The king wants his little prince to have the best princesses in the kingdom, and he better make sure they've never been touched. So you got a printed lie, and all of you got indebted into... Why do you think Kanye West is famous? He supports circumcision. He's a circumcised Jew who says just trust it. That's why Kanye West is famous. It has nothing to do with his talents or skills or his ability. He supported the pedo slave hoax. And so they gave him money. But there's no money for you. You're a slave. You understand that the people who win in this society are just a few? Where does money come from? Nowhere. There's no natural source of money. So you have to labor constantly to have it, and it depreciates. Do you see that system? Am I the only... I brought this up in economics. I was like, you're an idiot. And he's like, no, you just don't get it. I'm a holographic speed painter. Let me tell you what, you're fucking stupid. Someone's using you, and they're not letting you in. Does that sound right?